Hi, hope you're very well indeed. Magicalmike back in. Hope you're very well indeed, and having a good day today. Lovely day, beginning of August here, 2021. Now today, okay, I've had a mad week this week, seriously. But anyway, I want to pay tribute to my dad. My dad, of course, passed away a few weeks ago. So tribute to my dad, Henry Ormerod. Okay, with this video. And now, okay, let's talk about an amazing illusion act again. I love this illusion act. Back from the 1980s and 1990s, they were a great illusion act of all time. Okay, from America, and one of the top illusionists, maybe the 20th century, seriously, until they split up in 2009. But they were big in the 80s and 1990s. They are the Pendragons. Okay, so let's vlog a vlog. The next few minutes or so. The amazing American illusionists, the dynamic, athletic duo with great bodies. They were the Pendragons, the great magicians of illusion. Here we're gonna go. I hope you're very well indeed. Magicalmike here again. I hope you're very well indeed. I'm going to go quite slowly. People keep saying that they can't read the subtitles, so I go quite slowly through the video today, so you can hear what I'm saying, okay, and read the subtitles basically. So as I say, let's vlog a blog. This amazing illusion act from 1980s and 1990s. They are the Pendragons, okay. They really were really big American illusionists. They kind of met in the 1970s, okay, at University of California, UCLA. I think Charlotte was like a dancer kind of thing, beautiful dancer, and she really was a beautiful dancer. Beautiful tall body, lovely kind of legs, and also Jonathan Pendragon, of course, was also an athlete, a bit of a martial artist, that kind of stuff as well, and also dancer as well. They kind of, he had a big kind of chest, that kind of stuff, you know. They're very kind of an athletic kind of duo, but they were a good looking duo, and they formed a magic act and went on to become one of the big magic acts of all time, performing on television shows all around the world, including shows such as the Royal Variety Show in the UK, Paul Daniels Show in the UK, many shows around the world basically. I think they performed in many countries, over 50 countries around the world with their illusion act. They were so famous, so big and so popular. So let's have a look at some of the big illusions the Pendragons did. As I say, they were a very good looking duo. They did some great illusions. Now let's have a look at some of the great illusions that the great Pendragons did that made their name over the years. They did some of the same illusions a lot, okay. And let's have a look at some of the great illusions. They did some of the illusions that many magicians do. They popularised them very well indeed. In fact, they did the fastest ever version of Metamorphosis, which is where the boy and the girl change places in a box really quickly. Also known as Cocoon, is performed by David Copperfield about 30 years ago on these 1993 special. Okay, but as I say, Metamorphosis is a great illusion. Let's have a quick look, right, at the amazing version of Metamorphosis. Okay, the Pendragons made their name. They did it so fast, it was unbelievable. Just watch this bit of footage now, right? I'm watching it right now on television, of the Pendragons performing the illusion that was invented by Houdini over 120 years ago, okay, performed with superb grace, speed, and amazing panache and power. This is Metamorphosis, the super fast body change illusion. Check this out. As I say, they're quite amazing, as I say, because the thing about the Pendragons is, of course, that they look really great. Now they've got good bodies, they're very athletic looking. It's a bit about his chest and her legs, basically, isn't it? They're very sexy. Looking at it now, they're pretty sexy kind of couple, aren't they? Okay. Now the next illusion we'll look at is a beautiful levitation. Here's a straightforward, lovely sword levitation where Jonathan puts Charlotte onto a kind of sword. She kind of moves and flexes her body rather beautifully on top of the sword. Check this out. It's an amazing, beautifully well done version of the sword levitation. Okay, have a look at this. Very good, isn't it? What a good performance, isn't it, as well? And again, they're so athletic, the borders go really well with illusion. Let's also have a look at another illusion. This illusion is a kind of a sword illusion in the Indian box, Indian kind of like kind of an Indian sort of like box, isn't it, basically like a wicker basket type illusion. And again, what he does is Charlotte gets into it, he sets fire to several kind of fire sticks and sticks the fire sticks through the wicker kind of basket. That's amazingly penetrating past Charlotte, but Charlotte gets out of the box unharmed, thank God. Okay, so check this out. This is a lovely version again of the fire wicker basket penetration illusion. It's really pretty impressive. Check this out as well. Good, isn't it? Good going well, this one, isn't it? Quite a lot of illusions. They did a lot of illusions, didn't they? Pendragons, looking at this back in the day. Let's also have a look at another beautiful illusion. This is a bit of a sidestep for them. They did a performance about 30 years ago on the Best of Magic show here in the United Kingdom, filmed in London, the United Kingdom. This is them performing a classic of magic. This was done by many magicians. I think it goes back to the days of Masculine Devant, almost 80, 90 or 100 years ago, called the Artist's Dream Illusion. This is where a painting comes to life. A girl in a painting suddenly steps out of the painting and comes to life, and then she disappears back into the painting. It's a really beautiful illusion. This was performed in about 1985 again by David Copperfield on his Familiarities show. Check out my Familiarities video of David Copperfield from that period, 1985. It's a beautiful illusion. Okay, Copperfield's version is pretty similar, and this is slightly updated by the Pendragons to about 1990. So this is actually, I've got to say, looking at this right now, this is a really beautiful illusion, a beautiful version of the Artist's Dream Illusion, where the beautiful painting comes to life and goes back to being a painting again. Okay, in fact, Charlotte steps out of the painting dances and disappears really beautifully, okay, and then it then goes back into the painting. So check this out now. This is the Pendragons' superb and very beautiful version of the artist's dream. Have a look at this. Amazing, it's impressive, isn't it? Again, as I said a minute ago, the vanish of Charlotte's really good. Actually, I would say that's pretty impressive. It reminds me of the voyeur illusion we saw on the Tornado Fire show that David Copperfield performed in 2001. Again, check out my video on the Tornado Fire show. That's David Copperfield's very last show from 20 years ago, 2001. In which Copperfield performs the voyeur illusion where two girls vanish behind a silk cloth. Again, very fast, very impressive indeed. Okay, it's so impressive, it almost takes the mick, it's so impressive. But as I say, this, again, the vanish of Charlotte Pendragon behind the silk cloth is very fast indeed. Check it out, it's so impressively fast, isn't it? Rewind the video, have a look at that again. And see how fast Charlotte disappears behind the silk sheet. It's pretty impressive. Then of course she appears back in the painting. It's a good illusion, isn't it? Artist's dream. Funny thing, I remember seeing that at the time and thinking it was brilliant. Looking at it now, like 30 years later, still an impressive illusion, isn't it? And I've got to say, you know, it looks really good 30 years on. I mean, it's probably one of the best things the Pendragon's ever done. In fact, I'd say that presentation of Artist's Dream is one of the best presentations of any illusion I've ever seen in my life. It's that good. It would go in my top 20 illusions of all time. The Artist's Dream with the Pendragons, so it's a good one. Check it out again. Have a look at the video again. It's impressive, isn't it? Now, what else did they also did other illusions as well. They did a version of the famous Spike illusion, and done by many magicians. Of course, as I said, I do love David Copperfield version of this on the Alcatraz special in 1987, and I did a video on that. Check out Copperfield Alcatraz. Anyway, the Pendragons also did a lovely version, a sensuous version, okay, without the kind of emotional narrative, the Copperfield version, but still very good. Here's a clip of the beautiful version of the Spiker illusion, okay, as the Charlotte Pendragon is balanced upon a big sword. The sword penetrates her body. She's taken off the sword, okay, and she's totally okay. It's a very dramatic illusion. Have a look at this, the amazing version by the Pendragons of the classic Spiker illusion. Check this out. okay. And okay, finally, looking at this stuff as well, I've gone through quite a few illusions in here actually now. I have to look at the final illusion of theirs, or look at as well, which is the Interlude Illusion. This is quite good. I'm trying to get a good quality bit of videotape with this illusion, because again, it's a classic illusion. This illusion is called Interlude, or Body Through Body Illusion. Again, I think Copperfield did a really brilliant version of this on, I think it was the show, Copperfield 1990, I think it was 1992 special. I think it's the Flying Dream special he does. Again, I reviewed that. Check out my review of the Flying Dream special, David Copperfield. Again, there's a version again of Interlude, or Body Through Body Illusion. This illusion was very popular back in the day. Okay, this is where again Jonathan Pendragons stuck into a big box, and Charlotte comes through. Yes, comes through his body. Okay, it's pretty impressive indeed. All right, and again, this is done by Stephen Roy. It's a big part of Stephen Roy's show up in the Mirage Hotel in Las Vegas. Again, please check out my video review of Stephen Roy as well, which I've done. Check out that on my channel as well. And it's a beautiful illusion. They've all done this illusion, Body Through Body Illusion. It's very impressive indeed. So check this out. It's a lovely version of the body through body penetration as Charlotte passes through Jonathan Pendragons' body. Check this out as well. It's really pretty good, okay? And finally, okay, well actually this is actually the final illusion we'll look at on this selection of illusions from the gamut and amazing array of magic that the Pendragons perform on television, okay. This illusion is done beautifully. This is another version of Origami box, okay, if I can say it. Origami box, this illusion was done by many magicians, okay. Again, we saw Doug Henning, he did it back in the 1990s actually. We saw this being a mainstay of the Stephen Roy show, okay. I think it's been done by Chris Angel as well, okay, this show, Las Vegas. MGM Grand, whatever that is. We also saw David Copperfield's astounding version, probably the best version ever by David Copperfield, the beautiful narrative, with Joan Spina of this illusion, the Origami box, okay. It's a real classic. That was on the Explosive Encounter special Copperfield did back in 1989. Anyway, check this out here. Here again is a lovely and very good bit of videotape actually. The Pendragons, okay, performing the amazing Origami box again. Charlotte is put into a box. The box is folded into being a very small box indeed. Swords are passed right through. The swords are pulled out of the box. The box is unfolded like a piece of origami, and Charlotte pops out of the box totally unharmed, okay. Beautiful illusion. Check out this. Pendragons performing another sensuous, athletic version of the Origami box. Have a look at this. So that's a bit of a good array of a selection of some of the great illusions, classic illusions performed by Pendragons. We've got the Metamorphosis, which is fantastic and the trademark and probably the best Metamorphosis ever done, going back to the days of Houdini. We've got the Origami box at the end there. We've got the pole levitation, we've got the levitation on the sword. We've got the penetration through the Indian wicker basket. We've got a few good illusions there, and they're really great illusionists, aren't they? Pendragons, really do please have a look at some of the videotapes on YouTube of some of their amazing and fantastic illusions. Really are very impressive, okay, indeed. Very athletic couple, weren't they, to say, and they look really good looking and quite sexy and sexual as well, seriously. That's always a good thing with entertainment, looking pretty sexy. It's a pretty important thing to do, okay, with entertainment shows, this kind of stuff. Hope you enjoyed it very much indeed. It's very sad, I think, in 2009, having been living together for years as a couple, I think there was an incident and unfortunately split up, and Jonathan, unfortunately, I believe, was incarcerated for some time, very sadly, about 10 years ago, came out of incarceration and carried on his career as a solo performer, and is a really great guy, seriously. And it's a sad end to it because they were a brilliant couple. I think they split up about 12 years ago or so. But back in the day, 80s and 90s, they were really brilliant illusionists, and I loved them back in the day, seriously. But it's a shame they kind of split up after all that time. But anyway, nevertheless, that's a very good mark and good legend of their performance as magicians and illusionists, okay? Hope you enjoyed that very much indeed. Please remember to click the links below for 120 videos I've made of magic chat illusion. Please check out those videos as well. Click the links for those videos as well. Check out my channel out, Magicalmike122, with all those videos as well. Many illusions from me, plus magic and chat and reviews of magic as well. And bringing magic to you. Also, please do subscribe. Please do help the channel out. Please do, okay? If you subscribe to me, I can bring more magic to you, teach you more about magic from my 40 odd years of knowledge of magic, and help you out to learn more about the amazing and beautiful art of magic and illusion, okay, which has really kind of ruled my life, seriously. Now I'm 50 years old. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that very much indeed. Please, please subscribe, and see you again very soon, okay, for some more magic and chat and illusions. See you later on. Bye for now.